Maria's world was warm, filled with the scent of her father's pipe tobacco and the comforting weight of his hand in hers. He was a self-made man, a shipping magnate who built his empire from scratch. His love for Maria was his greatest treasure. But fate, it seemed, had a cruel twist in store. Her father fell ill, a swift and merciless illness. Then, with a final sigh, he was gone, leaving Maria alone. A new storm was brewing, one that would test her strength. Clara, Maria's stepmother, was a woman of icy beauty and even colder ambition. She had entered their lives like a gilded bird, charming her way into Maria's father's affections with her honeyed words and dazzling smile. Maria, still young and trusting, had initially welcomed her, yearning for a mother figure after years of being raised by nannies and governesses. But beneath Clara's polished facade lurked a heart consumed by greed, a darkness that Maria was too innocent to recognize. With her father gone, Clara's true colors began to bleed through the carefully constructed facade. Gone was the pretense of warmth and concern. In its place was a chilling detachment, a hunger for power that glinted in her eyes. She moved through the house like a general claiming her spoils, her gaze lingering on Maria's inheritance with undisguised avarice. Maria, still reeling from grief, found herself increasingly marginalized, her father's memory relegated to the shadows of their once happy home. Clara's true intentions were revealed during the reading of the will. The lawyer, a stoic man with a carefully trimmed beard, announced that Maria's father had left everything to her, his beloved daughter. But as he reached for the final document, a change came over Clara. Her eyes hardened, and she slapped a forged will down on the table, her voice laced with a newfound authority. This new will, she declared, left everything to her, leaving Maria with nothing but a few meager possessions. The shock hit Maria like a physical blow, stealing her breath and leaving her reeling. She looked from the forged document to Clara, her eyes wide with disbelief and betrayal. This couldn't be happening. Her father, her loving father, would never have done this to her. But Clara, her face an impassive mask, remained unmoved. She had planned this, manipulated the situation to her advantage, and now she held all the cards. Maria was thrown out of her own home, cast adrift with nothing but a small suitcase and the clothes on her back. The injustice of it all burned inside her, a searing rage that threatened to consume her. She wandered the streets, the city lights blurring into a kaleidoscope of pain and confusion. The warmth of her former life, the love that had surrounded her, now seemed like a distant dream. But even in the depths of despair, a flicker of her father's spirit ignited within her. She remembered his words, his pleas for her to be strong, to fight for what was right. A new resolve hardened her features, banishing the shock and despair. She would not let Clara win. She would not be defeated. She would honor her father's memory and reclaim what was rightfully hers, no matter the cost.